My name is Stefan and I'm the VP for Photo and Design at Leica Camera in Wetzlar, Germany. So it all started, the history of the Leica, with Oscar Barnack joining the Lights company in 1911. He was a very ambitious movie filmer. He wanted to take photographs and film at the same time, which was not possible because he couldn't carry both. So he must have come up with the idea to use cinema, movie film, for still pictures. And he developed and created by himself as a private thing what we call now the Leica. This camera was taken by Ernst Leitz II to a business trip to New York City. It's fantastic what he was not a photographer, created with that little camera. And that's completely amazing. It's a photo reportage before this genre was invented. And it took until 1925 when the first Leica came onto the market. Exactly 100 years ago from today. The next big thing in the development of the Leica was the integration of the rangefinder. And that happened in 1932 with the Leica 2. And that made photography even faster, more precise, and it was a big step forward. The camera became a real system with interchangeable lenses, and after the war it was time to do the next step. The Leica M3 launched in 1954. The M mount was established. So the M3 is really the milestone of the M system, and we carry on this heritage. My nickname, Mr. M, must have to do with some involvement in the development in the M cameras. Talking about the M6. For me, it's very special because it was launched the same year when I started working for Leica. So when I picked up this camera, you immediately feel the quality, the material, and that this camera is something special. Holding a Leica for the first time in your life, yeah, it does something with you. And it did so with me. Listen to the click. The very first digital M was the Leica M8, and it was a big task. Changing from analog to digital was a revolution hardly seen in any industry. You have to imagine that an analog camera is basically a box with a lens, but the film and all the workflow to develop the film, to make the prints and so on, was not the task of the camera manufacturer. And overnight this changed, and all the image processing was built into the camera. That required new technologies, new vendors, new technological partners, and our task in digitalization of the M system was to keep the spirit of an M camera the same and just change the medium of recording. Because if we would have started with a white sheet of paper, it would have been much easier to create something new. And it has proven that the form factor of the analog M cameras proved to be really almost perfect. So the task was to integrate that into a digital body. And later on, this is even more important with the M9. And also the M9 was the first full-frame mirrorless camera in the world. And it's in some sort a digital M6. So in a world, everything becomes faster and more only made for a fraction of a second. I think we can have a counterweight that people do something very consciously. They take the time for it. In the end, you have a very good result because you concentrate your mind on it, and also it does you good. It makes you feel good because you have done a creative process. I would say this is really a quality time you can enjoy when using a camera. And as long as people enjoy the creative process of taking a picture of something they like or they want to express their feelings, photography will have a future. When I was a kid, maybe 8 years old or something, I wanted to be an inventor. And in some sort, I became an inventor. And it's great fun.